that I'm not allowed to bring 3 TB. Hello, BookTube! What's up? So, I'm gonna be very weird in this video because the entire thought of the fact that I have to make this video is weirding me out. Today, as I speak, all of my friends are heading off to their first day of senior year because I have all younger friends, which means I'm not there for the first day of school. Instead, we're gonna be choosing which books I'm gonna bring to college. Wow. Okay, we're gonna get some shelves from IKEA, and they're Kallax? Kallax? Kallax. That's what they're called. I have some bins with them too. And I went ahead and did the measurements already, and they are 13 by 13, each of the shelves. So that's not too bad. I think actually a bit bigger than my shelf already. So that can't be right. This is centimeters, right? No, this is inches. Which one's centimeters? Wow. Okay, yep, this is right. 13 by 13 is the amount of space I have. And then I also have a TBR cart from Michael's. So we're gonna bring a lot of books with me. My mom has told me that I'm not allowed to bring 3 don't do that. I'm not allowed to pack all 3 trays full of my TBR cart with books. We're gonna maybe do 1 or 2 instead of all 3. And then I'll also have the shelves, and I believe there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe? 5 or no, 6 or 4. It's not 4. 6 or 8? We're gonna pick which books are coming with me, which books will have to stay behind, and how I'm gonna organize them. Okay, I just checked on the computer, and there are 8 shelves, little cubby holes, that are each 13 inches across. And since that's so close to what I have right in the small part right here, we're gonna clear out a few of those and see how it works. I'm sorry, Percy Jackson and Shadow and Bone. You will be moved for now, but you will return to your spot shortly. When I was younger, I had this like medieval bell we used to play with, and it would annoy the heck out of everyone around us. It was fun. Okay, I'm gonna be keeping my school textbooks and all my school supplies in my probably one of the shelves on my TBR cart, so that'll make that easier. I don't have to fill that. We have now officially cleared out 4 shelves worth of books, besides the base. So I'm not sure, should I go through the books that I just took off the shelves first, or should I do my ARCs from Y'all West and BookCon I still have yet to read? Another predicament is, am I going to bring my Hogwarts set with a Harry Potter set with me? I want to say yes, but that thing's big. I'm not sure I want to bring the entire trunk, but it looks pretty cool. I am standing on my tiptoes right now in order to fit into the frame because I am short. This is what I would be. This tripod is really tall, and so this is what it's like when I'm not standing up high. So I think I surprised everyone at BookCon when I showed up and they were like, wow, you're really short. Yes, I am. Okay, Allie, focus. You're procrastinating. You're procrastinating. Just start choosing the books. We're gonna start with the books I just took off the shelf. Welcome to the messy floor. This is usually, when I bookstagram, this is usually where the mess happens. This is where I'll pull back the carpet, pull back the guitar, and make a mess in order to make pretty photos. I almost feel like I love Percy Jackson, and this box set is beautiful, so I almost feel like I do want to bring it with me, but it takes up so much space. And if I'm going to bring the Heroes of Olympus set, which I probably would if I'm bringing these, that also takes up space. So you know what? We're going to put it there for now, and it can always be taken out later. I love Percy Jackson, the series, so much. And I have the first 3 books of the Heroes of Olympus series, so we're gonna put them on the shelf too. We have the not Harry Potter, Percy Jackson books. There's a nice little space right here. I'm almost contemplating leaving if I got Funko Pops or new books that I wanna, because I don't want to fill all of the shelves because then I just can't get any new books. And while I'll be a broke college student, I probably will still get a few books, hopefully at least through something. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. So I don't know. Might leave this here for now. We'll see. Also on the shelves I took off was the Clockwork print series. I've only read Clockwork Angel, and while it was good, I'm not sure I'll get to the other two before I leave for college. I don't know if I'll get to these, and while it was good, it wasn't like mind-blowingly good to me, in my opinion. So these will probably stay behind along with my 2 books of the first series. Am I allowed to bring this to college? Because I might. So Le Bardugo's Shadow and Bone series. I have only read the first one, but it was alright. It was alright. I'm intrigued to read the next, but I might wait to bring that and change them out over Thanksgiving break, just because I've got so many other books to read right now that are more pressing, and I actually have a book review due tomorrow for NetGalley before it hits the 3-month mark, and I'm terrified of losing my approval rating, so I will probably leave these behind. Boy. I don't know. I haven't reread these in a while, and I don't know if I'm going to reread these in a while, but I love Six of Crows so much. And what happens if I recommend them to somebody, they can't read it, they can't get a copy from the library, and this is their only hope of reading it? If I let them borrow my book, probably won't happen. We're gonna put them on the shelf. We're gonna put them on the shelf. It's gonna be really interesting because I'm not sure if I can still do my rainbow shelves with this setup. We'll see, we'll see. So that's all the books that I already took off the shelf to make room. So we're gonna move on to the ARCs. Welcome to the opposite corner of the library. You guys don't get to see this much because I'm not down here very often. This is my section for library books and all ARCs that I haven't read yet, which is a lot. This was a really good book. I did read it as an ARC already. I gave it 5 stars because it's the Young Writer's Guide to Writing Stories. I don't think I'll be bringing it because I've already read it. It's NaNoWriMo, it's nonfiction, and it was really good, but I don't really need it anymore. I mean, I'll always need writing tips, don't get me wrong, but I'm pretty sure I remember most of it. The Night Circus, I haven't read this yet. It's actually on my TBR to read for Disney Readathon, so I will read that and get back to you. My English teacher last year got it for me, and she inscribed the first page, and emotions. So I think I might have to bring it with me. I probably won't be bringing most of these ARCs. I'm just gonna fast forward through most of these. I might bring From Twinkle with Love because I just read When Dimple Met Rishi for Disney Readathon for my first book, and I really like that, so I might bring this one with me. Plus it's got a nice blue spine. We love blue spines, we're here for it. 10 Blind Dates sounds really good, so that's going into the pile of maybe. Most of these will be the maybes because I don't know if I like them yet, and how will I know if I like them if I haven't read them? So how will I know if I want them to bring them to college? Because I'm a giant rereader. I really want to read this book. It's got a red spine, which is rare, so this is probably going with me. This one I'm not sure if I'm bringing with me, but I really need to read soon. It's Patron Saints of Nothing. If you haven't seen Cuckoo for Books review on it, you should definitely go check it out. She's one of the main reasons I'm really excited to read it. So maybe if I don't get it read within the next 2 weeks, I will probably bring it to college with me. Already we've got a stack of books piling up. This isn't good. Look at that. It's already coming along and we're not even 1/4 done. Lovely. Hey, garbage truck, can you not? For this section up here, this is odds and ends of books and ARCs that I really want to read soon, or I have read and I need to make a review about. So, We Walk the Sky was really good. I'm not sure if I'll be bringing it though because I have it all tabbed up, and I feel like at this point I know it really, really, really well from tabbing it all up. I'm gonna turn the camera down and y'all are just gonna have to deal with just not seeing it. The Testing is one of my comfort books. I'm not sure why. I don't know why. I'm not sure how that happened, but it is. So we're just gonna put that right there. I don't know why I'm so attached to The Testing. Wonders never cease. All the rest of the books down in that section are childhood books that I'm still keeping, but they don't really fit into my rainbow shelves, so they've just been chilling there. I don't really read them anymore. I should probably give them away, but I just haven't gotten to that point yet. Let's focus on up here. The green shelf. Ooh, yay. Very top of my tiptoes because I can't reach. I'll get a stool, you know what? That's when you know you're short, you have to stand on a stool to be in the camera frame. Ooh, there we go. Okay. So we have the green shelf up here. Honestly, there's not too many books up here I might bring with me. I am definitely bringing my lovely Funko Pops with me. I don't know if you can see them. Top of my shelf will probably be Golden Knight memorabilia and stuff like that because I like hockey and they're my team. So probably the top of my shelf will have that. But for the rest of my Pops, they're probably coming with me too because they're really cute. From the green shelf, I'm going to bring Eliza and Her Monsters, The Secret Life-Changing Manga of Tidying Up, and Pride and Prejudice. Eliza and Her Monsters was one of the first books I saw where online friendships were represented as really good things and solid friendships, and I really appreciate that because I do have online friendships, and they're such an important part of the online book community, and it's rare that they're portrayed so lovely, and that's kind of what my own novel that's a work in progress is about. It features a lot of those elements, and so Eliza and Her Monsters is really special to me, so that's gonna come with us. Lovely. Let's move on to the red and orange shelf. This is gonna be hard because I know a lot of my favorite books are in these upcoming shelves. So don't panic. This might be a good thumbnail right here. Oh, there's so many of these I haven't read yet too, which is a problem. Priory of the Orange Tree. I was so excited to read that. I got it the day it came out and I still haven't gotten to it. Okay, let's start with ones I know I'm bringing with me. I know I'm bringing Illuminae. Oh, my shelf looks so lonely without it. I love Illuminae. So much. I've forced my friends to read Illuminae. It's coming with me. Oh. Alright, well, I think this is it for now. We'll see. Let's move on to the blue shelf. Yay, I don't have to stand on the chair. This is going to be an absolute disaster for me to edit. Welcome to the blue shelf. Here has the most books, I think. A lot of young adult books, I think, have blue spines. I don't know really why. Maybe they're the most popular or they sell more for some reason. I don't know. But while it is the most popular, I'm not sure if there'll be as many books on here that I'm going to bring. We'll find out. I think for the blue shelf, I'm going to bring Wild Card because I haven't read it yet, but I really, really want to. It's going to come soon, so I'm bringing that one. Strange the Dreamer because it's one of my all-time favorites. Secrets for the Mad by Dodie because Dodie is a lovely human being and I love her book. The pink shelf. Starting to Grow. Not as many titles as blue, but definitely not as little as green. This is really hard. I love Little Women, but it's so big, but it's so pretty. I mean, look at these sprayed book edges. They are beautiful. How can I not bring this, but it takes up so much room? For all that I love Strange the Dreamer, I still haven't read Muse of Nightmares. I'm a little afraid to, honestly, with the ending of Strange the Dreamer. I'm scared to find out how they end up. But, it's pretty. Yeah, we'll just put it there. We'll put it there. Girls, Paper, and Fire, absolutely yes. I love this book. Aurora Rising, also yes. I love this book. In case you can't tell by me rambling about it all the time. Hot Dog Girl, I've seen a lot of different reviews and different opinions on it. I really want to read it soon, so this is going to come with me. And I'll probably change it out Thanksgiving after I read it. I'm really, really tempted to bring Red, White, and Royal Blue with me. I might. We'll put it in there and we'll see. My pink shelf has been approvingly decimated. Let's move on to the bottom. Or not the bottom yet. Whatever. Welcome to the yellow and white shelf. I don't do bookshelf tours. I find them a little boring on my part. Whenever I've tried to film one, they end up with me just kind of being like blah, 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 blah. Here's a book. So this is probably the closest to a bookshelf tour we're going to get. The Sun and Her Flowers is such a beautiful poetry book. It's coming with me. It's my yellow's my favorite color, so the whole book's yellow, so how can I not bring it with me? Ugh. The shelves are all up there. We'll get to it. We're just gonna create a pile right here. Warlock Holmes I'm bringing with me because it's a satirical and fantasy version of Sherlock Holmes, and it cracks me up, and the author is so nice, so kind. I got to meet him because we are in the same city. So that was hilarious. I'm bringing Warlock Holmes. Both of these I'm debating about. Legend and To All the Boys I've Loved Before. To All the Boys I've Loved Before, I actually haven't read the book yet, but I have seen the movie. I know, shocking. But it looks really good. I've been wanting to read it. I heard the book's even better than the movie. So it's gonna go in my yes pile. Legend never fails to make me smile when I read it. As long as I don't remember what happens in the last book, we're good. I love the world building in it. I just don't know if it's enough for me to bring it with me. I'm sorry, Legend. I'm sorry. I have to bring this. It's so cute. Mysterious Benedict Society. It's been with me since I was a little kid. I can't not bring it to college. Are you okay, Allie? I see myself in the reflection or the camera screen, and it looks like I'm having a mental breakdown. Am I having a mental breakdown? Who knows? Probably not. Not actually. Maybe. Okay, moving on. I think that's all for the yellow shelf. Let me go put these in a stack. We are at the bottom shelf of my bookshelves. Yay! That does not mean it's the last of my books. I have more bookshelves that way. But this is the biggest part. Like, this is the last part of my rainbow bookshelf. So, let's get crack-a-lackin'. These Rebel Waves looks really good. I've been meaning to read it. Co-writing a book about pirates right now, so that's made me a little bit obsessed. So I feel like I'm gonna read this soon, so it's gonna go in the pile. I'm a little worried that I've got too many, like, darker books on my shelf, so for my rainbow aesthetic. I'm reading this one this week, so we'll find out. I love Atticus's poetry. That one's coming with me. Even though you can see it on Pinterest, I don't claim to make sense. We have my Harry Potter books. I think I have to bring them. Like, I think it's a moral obligation. I know not everyone loves Harry Potter, and I know that there's some stuff, but, like, obviously I love Harry Potter. So we're gonna put these in with the stack. Oh, I have a feeling my mom's not gonna be happy about that. But we're gonna bring it anyway. Oh, that's heavy. Oh, all right. This is gonna come with me. And I feel like I'm gonna regret it because it's so heavy and we have to carry it up so many flights of stairs. So with the addition of Harry Potter, we now have four and a half shelves filled up. I want, like, space to put little, like, knickknacks and stuff in my Nature of Pages sign. That'll be interesting. This is going to be where I get into trouble because the ones on the standalone shelves on the side are usually my favorites. We're just going to end up bringing all of these. Okay, so this shelf right here is my comfort books shelf. So, which means, you guessed it, all of them are coming with me. And this also means I'll have to make room for Tiffany Schmidt's future books, which I actually think I might be out of college by the time her final one is published in the series. I'm not entirely sure on that. But I'll have to make room because her books are an automatic for me. I must buy them. Anytime she comes out with one of these series, gotta buy her books. No questions asked. It's just happening. I will drive down in order to be able to meet Tiffany Schmidt and have her sign my books. That is a fact. The 4 shelves have now been filled up, plus Harry Potter, so it's 5. And we need more room. So I will have 8 shelves, I think, so that's fine. We just gotta be cautious with what else we're bringing. So this is the start of shelf 6, which is good because I think we're about to run out of books anyway. So this is my Sarah J. Maas shelf with the Throne of Glass series and Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm not a huge fan of the Throne of Glass series. I think it started off pretty well, but then just kind of went from there. So I'm not bringing any of those with me. I still actually haven't read Tower of Dawn or Kingdom of Ash, but I don't think I'll have time to finish them. We're gonna skip it. A Court of Thorns and Roses, though, is a different story. See, I don't like revealing scenes. I'm not a fan. I usually skip those parts whenever I read them. They make me uncomfortable. I don't like reading about them. But I do love the world building, and I love the plot and the love interest. You know what I'm talking about. So I don't know. And I do like to reread them. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's put them in there. So the problem is, with all these bookshelves filling up, I won't have as much room for, like, knickknacks and signs and stuff. But that's a problem for later me. Over here is all my Harry Potter memorabilia. This book was such a big part of my childhood, so this actually might be coming with me. Cursed Child will not be coming with me. We reject, we veto, no. Alright, you want to know something really sad? I can't bring my Hufflepuff candles with me. I know, they won't allow candles, and I almost want to tell them, like, hey, I don't like candles, that gives me a headache, but I love the smell of candles, so if I, like, pinky promise that I won't set them on fire, will you let me have my candles? But I don't think that'd go over so well. I will have to say goodbye to Henry, Hannah, Helga, Huffle, and Sam. Sad day. Can I get away with sneaking one in? Another good reason to bring Harry Potter with me is because I am short, and so sometimes I use the box step as a stepping stool, which probably isn't a good idea, but that's what I do. I gotta support my friends, guys. I gotta. And these two lovely authors I have the privilege of being friends with. So Dragon's Bane by Melody Jackson and Echoes by Miranda Marie will be coming with me. I actually have 2 copies of all of Melody Jackson's books because I bought the set, and then when she came out with a new book, I bought the set again. So I have 2 copies, so luckily one of them can come with me and one of them can stay here. And that's all the books I'm bringing. That's it. So I'm gonna see what happens when I try to rainbow shelve it out. Okay, it's been about an hour. So I organized my books how in a little bit of rainbow. They're a little bit different from what I have, but I'll let you see it. So up here we have the lovely pink and purple books and reddish, pinkish books. I actually had less space than I thought I would. I thought I'd have a lot more space to put like props and stuff, but no, this is gonna be a tight fit. This is my yellow books. Down further, that's my favorite shelf so far. We have the greenish, bluish, stuffish books. And then down here we have Percy Jackson series and the Mistborn series. There's our black books. That leaves me with 2 free shelves, which also means I can space these out and add in props and stuff. So that was a lot of work. I'm gonna take a picture of this so I know. And I ended up not using my TBR cart yet because I feel like I'm gonna use that for library books, textbooks, and other things. I will probably end up getting more books because I have no self-control when it comes to that. Like Wilder Girls, I still want to read that. But yeah, this is what I have planned so far. And this will be the books that I'm bringing to college. Yay! That's all for now. I think it's time for me to make like a tree and leaf. Nature pages out. Bye! Oh my gosh, I have to put all of these back.